Did you know that around 1 in 5 people worldwide are likely to develop cancer? But fear not, because we have a plan. Ever hear the saying, prevention is better than cure? Well, when it comes to cancer, it's not just a saying, it's backed by science. According to researchers at the Harvard School of Public Health, up to 75% of American cancer deaths could be avoided through prevention. In this video, we'll uncover 10 commandments of cancer prevention, offering you practical strategies to reduce your risk and safeguard your health. Stick around to the end for a bonus tip that could be the difference between a cancer-free future and a diagnosis. So, let's uncover some actionable steps that can make all the difference in your health journey. Number 1, quit smoking for a cancer-free life. If you smoke, kicking the habit could be the best thing you can do for your health. Tobacco is a magnet for cancer, especially lung, throat, pancreatic, cervical, and kidney types. Even breathing in someone else's smoke puts you in harm's way. Remember, the more you puff, the higher your risk climbs. But the moment you stub out that last cigarette, your chances of dodging cancer start to soar. There's hope for smokers turned quitters. Quitting not only lowers your cancer risk, but also boosts your survival odds, even if you've already got cancer. Talk to your doctor. They're in your corner to help you quit for good. Number 2, skip the processed meats. Ever heard of processed meats? They're the ones packed with salts, cures, and preservatives like bacon, ham, sausages, and deli meats. And guess what? They've got a ticket to Cancer City. Those processed meat favorites, they're loaded with stuff that spells trouble for your health. Swap them out for plant-based proteins like beans, tofu, and nuts to keep cancer at bay. So it's time to give them the boot for your meals. Number 3, ditch the fatty, sugary stuff. Fat and sugar might make food taste great, but they're not doing your health any favors. Pack your plate with processed foods dripping in these two, and you're rolling out the red carpet for cancer. Plus, packing on the pounds isn't just a cosmetic issue, it's a cancer risk too. If the scale's been creeping up, it's time to rein in those extra calories. Chat with your doctor about setting realistic goals and finding ways to slim down without feeling deprived. Number 4, load up on fruits, veggies, and whole grains. Now, you want to armor up against cancer, right? It's about time you load up on fruits, veggies, and whole grains. Think of your plate like a rainbow, with each color representing a different nutrient powerhouse. Swap out saturated fats and red meats for the good stuff, and you're on the right track. And don't skimp on the grains. Opt for whole wheat bread, oatmeal, and brown rice to keep your cancer risk in check. Your body will thank you for it. Number 5, protect your skin from UV rays. Sunshine might feel good, but it can spell trouble for your skin. UV rays from the sun and indoor tanning beds are like magnets for skin cancer. But fear not, you could armor up against them. Slather on sunscreen with at least SPF 15, don protective clothing, and keep an eye on any moles that change shape or color. And while you're at it, let's debunk some myths. High voltage power lines and cell phones won't give you cancer, so no need to fret about them. You also need to steer clear of toxins like asbestos and benzene. They're real troublemakers. Number 6, exercise for cancer defense. Here's some good news. Breaking a sweat could slash your risk of colon, breast, and reproductive cancers. You don't even need to shed pounds to reap the benefits. Just get moving. Shoot for at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous activity each week. And guess what? The more you move, the lower your cancer risk drops. Sneak in extra steps by taking the stairs, walking with pals, or biking around town. Your body will thank you. Number 7, reduce your alcohol consumption. Think twice before reaching for that second drink. Excess alcohol is a red flag for cancers of the mouth, liver, and colon, not to mention breast cancer in women. If you're a smoker, pairing cigarettes with cocktails only ups the ante. But don't worry, moderation is key. Keep your sips to 1 drink per day on average to keep cancer at bay. Concerned about your drinking habits? Chat with your doctor for tips on cutting back. Number 8, get vaccinated. Viruses like HPV can wreak havoc on your health, increasing your risk of cancer. The HPV vaccine is a shield against HPV infections that leads to cancer, and it is recommended for most kids starting at age 9. Don't worry, adults can get in on the action too. Some can receive the vaccine up to age 45. So talk to your provider to see if the HPV vaccine is right for you or your loved ones. Number 9, increase vitamin D intake. Boost your vitamin D intake to safeguard against certain cancers. Aim for 800 to 1,000 IU a day, but reaching this goal without supplements is a tall order. While the evidence isn't crystal clear, studies hint that vitamin D might lower the risk of prostate and colon cancers. But don't bank on other supplements for cancer protection. Number 10, sleep more. Quality sleep isn't just a luxury, it's a cancer-fighting ally. While the link between sleep and cancer isn't ironclad, skimping on shut-eye can lead to weight gain, a known cancer risk factor. Now, here's another important thing you really need to consider. Don't skip your screenings. They're your first line of defense against cancer. Early detection means easier treatment and better outcomes. Talk to your provider about your risk factors and when to schedule screenings. If you're 50 to 80 and have a history of smoking, ask about yearly lung cancer screenings. Starting at age 45, get screened for colon cancer every 10 years with a colonoscopy or yearly with a stool-based test. Women aged 40 to 49 may consider breast cancer screening, while those aged 50 to 74 get a mammogram every 2 years. For cervical cancer, get a Pap test every 3 years from ages 21 to 29 and every 3 to 5 years from ages 30 to 65, depending on the test type. Remember, staying on top of screenings could be the difference between catching cancer early or facing a tougher battle down the road. So follow these preventative measures and make smart choices today for a healthier tomorrow.